Right, what's up, team? Haven't seen you guys on video in a long time. So obviously I just want to catch you guys up, let you know what's going on. So obviously thank you for being patient, everyone, for allowing me the opportunity to kind of go purchase the field house, get all that stuff going. We've been open for about 6 months now. We just finished our 6th month in business. We have all the staff in place, all that kind of stuff. So things are looking really good. My next vision is for the second half of the year is to really put the emphasis on Faster Stronger Project and our remote training, which is you guys, so SugarWOD. So our remote clients that are gonna be training in garage gyms and stuff like that. We're gonna shift our focus towards that, and I can put pretty much all of my time and effort into it. Coach Rachel is gonna be taking over the head coach position at Fieldhouse. So she'll now be in charge of our competitors program, our basic class programs, all that kind of stuff. So that frees up a lot of time for myself to focus on FSP. With that being said, what that's going to allow me to do is going to have more time for programming, more time for videos, more time for catching up with you guys, maybe doing some in-home visits, helping you guys out with some personal training, giving you guys access to the gym, things of that nature. So I'll get you guys all caught up on that stuff over the next couple of weeks, and then I'll be able to kind of really look after you guys moving forward. So with that being said, next thing we have coming up, we just finished the Run for Hunger 5K. Great job, team. We pretty much did some podium sweeps on that one. I think we had six podiums in one race. I think that's our second best ever. When we originally started back in the day, I think we had a trail race where we took more than that. But great job, everybody, on the Run for Hunger. So moving forward, the next race we have on the list is going to be the Konocti 65-mile bike race. This does not require a whole lot of effort. It's not a race, it's just a ride. So don't fret about overtraining for this one or doing any particular paces. At the gym, I have a bike erg, which is just like a stationary bike, okay? So I'm gonna be programming a lot of workouts off of that during the week. Don't panic if you don't have a bike erg. Don't rush out and spend $990 to get one. If you have a bicycle, you just want to get the time on the seat. Trust me, we've done this race numerous times. Literally, I think we did 2 rides one time and then went and did it. So what I want you guys to do is, if I program something specific and it says bike erg, take that as bicycle. If it's an assault bike, it will say ass bike, okay? So bike erg is the same thing as a bicycle. Mine is just stationary. It's easier for me working at the gym all day just to jump on the bike erg in between classes and get in some time on the seat. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna be training the bike 2 to 3 days a week. The only one you really need to worry about is the long ride on the weekends. So as long as you're keeping up with the 1 day a week on the weekend, the Saturday or Sunday ride, you're gonna be fine. Like I said, do not panic if you don't get in the ones during the week. It's not a big deal. Also, on top of that, we're gonna be doing 2 different things. 1, heat acclimation training. 2 is going to be, hence why I'm so sweaty right now. I literally just finished testing the first week of heat acclimation. So we were on vacation and we did a bunch of it in San Diego where it's hot and humid. And then we just got back to Elk Grove. We're in the middle of a heat wave. So I actually just tested another one. So I'll go over all those details in just a second. So heat acclimation training. So we'll be good at running through the summertime this year instead of taking it off. And we're gonna be going back to our aerobic base, but we're gonna start off with a really, really big window and we're gonna make it smaller as we get more seasoned, okay? So let's dive into that real quick. The heat acclimation, literally you just need to spend more time in the heat, which is pretty easy here because we do have heat waves that come up and down. So just make sure you guys are getting in your training and paying attention to your heart rate. Our heart rate zone for week 1 through 3 is going to start a little bit bigger than what we're used to. Normally when we do our aerobic base training, we look at our heart rate only. We don't care about paces, and it's usually 180 minus your age. I'm almost 40 years old, so that makes the math easy. So 180 minus 40 is gonna be 140 beats a minute. And I like to give myself a little window, okay? So I can go up by 5, so that's about 145 beats a minute, or down by 5, 135 beats a minute. We're actually gonna make a really big window for this first 3 weeks because of the heat. So when your body is hot and it's trying to perspire, your heart rate goes up, all that good stuff, and there's nothing you can do about it. So we're gonna start with 180 minus your age. That's the low number, so 140 for me. And then 180 minus half of your age, which is 20, so that'll give me 160. So I have a heart rate of 140 to 160, and that's gonna give me my window for the aerobic base training. So that's what I'm gonna do all of my runs off of for the next foreseeable 12 weeks until we go into our running of the elk and CIM training, okay? So let's get after it, guys. And if you guys have any questions, as always, feel free to call, text, or email me at fasterstrongerproject@gmail.com.